Hey.
Hey, back. Ready?
Almost.
Almost.
I just have to find my keys and finish the laundry.
That doesn't sound like almost. Sounds like we're gonna have to speed to the movies, park illegally, and you hit the bathroom while I grab the popcorn. We'll meet back at the seats all sweaty and aggravated.
Well, of course I'll be aggravated. You forgot the red vines. No keys here.
You know the lights are on in your Jeep?
Oh, yeah. The porch light's out and it was dark, so I left the Jeep on for the light. Could you lift, please?
Yeah, but the battery's gonna die.
Oh, no. I timed it. It takes 12 hours for the battery to wear out. I go to work at 8 o'clock, giving me 2 hours to spare and a whole day to recharge. Not here either. Down, please.
Why don't you just change the porch light?
Have you seen how dirty it is up there? With those creepy moths that fly in your face, and you could swallow one and end up with some weird hand-to-moth-to-mouth disease.
There's no such thing.
Oh, no? Did you see Mothman Prophecies?
Yes?
Oh, well, okay, then did you see the sequel?
There's a sequel?
Yes. It is a heartbreaking saga in which Richard Gere gets a life-threatening disease from changing a dirty porch light.
There was no sequel.
Well, it's still really gross up there.
How long's it been out?
Since Rory broke up with Dean the first time.
Not the sequel.
Yes, he was the last one to change it. Jess never changed the porch light, by the way. Okay, this room is definitely keyless. Kitchen.
You left your keys in the stove?
No, my socks.
Your socks, of course. How naive of me.
It makes them warm and slightly toasty. Huh, that's weird.
What's weird? There's so much to choose from.
They're still damp. Followed the recipe. Bake at 250, 10 minutes one side, 10 the other. They should be done by now. You think my oven's broken?
What about your dryer?
No, the dryer's fine.
I think we should get to the movies.
All done. Let's go.
Keys.
Oh, forget about him. Just leave the door unlocked.
Can't leave the door unlocked. It's unsafe.
Sure it is.
Just because you say it's safe doesn't make it safe.
If you build it, they will come.
Have you checked out by the... Keys are in the door.
Oh, they are? That's right. I had to go in the back way because the porch light was out.
They're stuck.
Yeah, that happens. There. You ready?
I can never pick you up here again.
I had a dream about you last night.
If this gets dirty, feel free to keep it to yourself.
I dreamt that in spite of the fact that you knew I wanted to be assigned the religion beat, you went behind my back to Doyle, cooked him dinner, and stole it from me.
It's just a dream, Paris.
You made veal parmesan, and it felt very real.
I don't make veal parmesan. I don't make anything, and I don't want the religion beat. I want features. You know that.
You say you want features.
And I mean it.
Dreams tell you things. It's our subconscious talking to us, warning us, telling us about things that are happening.
Paris?
My dream was telling me that you were stabbing me in the back with your veal parmesan.
Well, I must have really overcooked it then.
Let me smell your hands.
Oh, go away.
You used a lot of garlic.
Bye.
Rory, listen to me. We're close. Like friends, and I would hate for something as trivial as competition for the religion beat to come between us.
Oh my God, I don't want the religion beat.
We could end up like the Van Burens.
As in Mr. and Mrs. President?
As in Abby and Anne.
Right.
Sisters in blood, but bitter rivals. They don't even speak anymore.
That's because one of them's dead.
You don't want the religion beat?
Oh, I'm sorry. You meant the religion beat. No, I don't.
Sonora Thomas was in my dream, too. She was pouring the wine. Yo, Sonora, where's the fire?
Hey, Rory, did you see this?
See what?
It's no big deal.
Glenn here got himself published in the New York Times.
You're kidding.
It's no big deal.
It's no big deal, he says.
Oh, but this is the article you wrote about the reprinting of the Anarchist Cookbook.
It's no big deal.
This was in our last issue.
And the Times picked it up. They do that every now and then. They pick up something and they publish it, and that's what they did with our boy Glenn here.
Please don't pat my back again.
Well, congratulations, Glenn.
Don't say it loud. People are looking.
You should be proud.
Why? It's not even my best piece.
It's still pretty amazing.
It is amazing. It's absolutely amazing that I spent all summer in Indiana working my ass off for the Muncie Messenger, and you went from Star Trek convention to Boba Fett fan club symposium, and yet looky here, the New York Times. Isn't that great, Rory? Aren't you seeing how great it is?
Look, get off my bus, okay? I don't know why they picked it. I didn't ask them to pick it. I don't even read the New York Times.
You don't read
Well,
the
Glenn, it's great, and we're all just really happy for you.
Whatever. Man, it's R.W. Apple again. God, does he have anyone else to talk to? What?
It's like being there. He's Chauncey Gardner.
Hey, Doyle, you have to look at it this way. You edited that piece, and if it hadn't been edited well, the Times never would have picked it.
Oh, that's a great way to look at it. Thank you. No, it's because of me that he's gonna be Bob Woodward. I made it happen. So someday when I'm running the circulation department at the Muncie Messenger and Glenn is accepting his Pulitzer Prize, I can point up at the screen at the local bar where I regularly stop on my way home to get drop dead blind drunk and say, I helped him get there. Then I can fall off the stool and throw up. Thank you so much for that, Gilmore. I never would have thought to look at it that way if it hadn't have been for you.
Hey, Mom.
So, how are you? Do you want to laugh?
Laughing would be good.
Luke did the funniest bit before. I thought you would so
Will
appreciate.
you stop? I did not do a bit.
What are you talking about? The bit?
It was a riot. It wasn't a bit. I banged my head on the stove and it hurt like hell.
No, you said it funnier before. Do it again.
I told you I never did it in the first place. You did it. It's your bit.
How can it be my bit when it's your head in the oven?
Exactly. My head, my conch, no bit.
Mom, just wondering, did you call for any particular reason?
Just checking in, seeing how you're doing. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's wrong?
What makes you think something's wrong?
You got Bambi voice.
I do not have Bambi voice.
Spill, please.
I'm really behind.
Behind what?
I'm behind at the paper. Way, way behind at the paper. Everyone else had these amazingly productive summers, internships at hometown papers, getting articles reprinted in the New York Times. And me, the person who's been talking about being a journalist her entire life, what did I do? I wasted 2 whole months running away to Europe with Grandma.
Whoa, slow down. First of all, Europe, waste. You had major and valuable experiences. The architecture, the food, seeing my mother without her makeup on in the morning.
But this is the time for work, for learning. I didn't even consider an internship anywhere. I was so wrapped up in my own personal whatever. I can't believe I did this.
Well, okay, let's take a step back here. You say you're behind.
I am behind.
So, you'll catch up.
You say that like it's easy.
No, I say that like it's what you're going to do. You've done it before. You were behind at Chilton, remember? And then you hit a deer and everything was fine.
The 2 incidents were in no way connected.
But you caught up, right?
That was high school. This is college. A very big, important college.
Well, okay, different school, but same Rory. You're great at the catch-up thing. You're the catch-up girl. Not to be confused with ketchup girl, because that's not you at all. You were strictly a mustard and relish girl from day one. It was a little condiment humor for you.
I'm really gonna have to work. Constantly. Maybe I'll look for something part-time at a local paper.
Good, that's good. Or you could work for a fishmonger.
What?
Because there's lots of newspapers there.
Ow! Jeez, what the?
He did it! He did the bit! Luke, do it again. Do it louder for Rory.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
You sound happy.
I am, kid.
What?
Mr. Mailer, it's just such a great honor to be doing this interview. So I just want to thank you.
Can I give you a tip?
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't start that way for a simple reason. I don't trust compliments. I've been getting them for years. Sometimes I deserved them, sometimes I didn't. But generally, when people give you a compliment, there's 1 or 2 things wrong with it. Either they are false, or what's worse is they're sincere. They really mean the compliment. And then they're offering you their loyalty. And I'm kind of a stingy, cold fella, and I don't necessarily give all that loyalty back. So either way, let's skip the compliments.
Let's talk about what are you working on now?
I'm going to keep saying no to you. I can't tell you what I'm working on. I never tell anybody what I'm working on. A novel is like a secret affair, and you don't bring other people in on it.
Norman Mailer's back for the 3rd time this week.
Yep, sure is.
This is so exciting. I've got to call and tell Rory. You know, she read The Naked and the Dead while she was still wearing footsie pajamas.
Chicken's burning.
This is our first step on the road to being saloned. I mean, as soon as word gets out that Norman Mailer is having lunch at the Dragonfly, it's just a matter of time before the rest of the literati come sweeping in.
Sounds great.
Now, of course, we'll have to keep Gore Vidal on the other side of the room, but you know, probably Gabriel Garcia Marquez will run interference for us.
Butterbath, boys, butterbath.
Everything okay?
Sure. I mean, I'm thrilled and delighted that Norman Mailer is coming in here every day and sitting at a table for 4 and ordering nothing at all but tea.
Tea?
Iced tea. Glass after glass after glass.
I'm sure he orders more than iced tea.
Are you now?
All right, you make great iced tea. I mean, legendary. So, can you blame him?
All I know is when Billy Joel came into the Independence Inn, he would pack it away. Appetizers, main course, and 2-3 desserts. That was a man that knew how to eat, and he was almost able to hide it.
Yes, but have you ever read his novels?
This is a restaurant, not a coffee shop.
Come on, Sugi, this is fun. We're the cool place where Norman Mailer likes to hang. It'll give us street cred, you'll see.
Fine.
Need some more iced tea?
Gee, I wonder who that's for.
Lena, economic development. Sang, Woodbridge Hall. Benji, legal issues. Paris, religion beat.
Me? Really? Huh. I hadn't thought. All right.
Jerry, city arts. Rory, features. Glenn, crime. What, Glenn, you don't want crime?
I don't care. Marine Dowd told me it's all the same. Not that that big flirt has any idea what she's talking about.
All right, that's it. Congratulations if you got what you wanted, and if you didn't, I could care less. Get cracking.
Doyle, thank you so much for the features. Pete, I can't tell you how excited I am.
Then please don't try.
No, I'm gonna kick butt. You just wait and see.
You're a reporter now, Gilmore. You gotta learn to say ass.
I'll work on that. Hey, listen, I have about 1 million ideas for my first story, so I was wondering if I could run some of them by you, see what you think.
2 minutes. Go.
Okay, well, first I thought I could do an update on unionizing the janitorial staff. You know, a classic power struggle. Haves versus the have-nots.
Okay.
Or, and I already have a headline for this one, Yale's Liberal Activist Network. A thing of the past?
Catchy, catchy.
Then there's the issue of illegal music downloading on campus, which I imagine is a major...
Oh, no.
All right, this is
What?
He's back.
Well, Doyle, my friend, you're looking very, very well. How you been?
I've been great, Logan. It's great to have you back.
Yeah, well, I stayed away as long as I could, but the Yale Daily News had called to me, you know?
Oh, sure. So how's everything? How's the family?
Everything's fine. The family's a family. Ah, my desk. Beautiful.
You know, Logan, I actually didn't know exactly when you were coming back, and I gave out the beats.
Oh, that's fine, Doyle. I'll take whatever one you got left over.
Actually, there's none left.
Perfect. Just the one I wanted. Relax, Doyle. I'm just here for the pretty picture of my father's head. I'm not going to be any trouble at all.
Oh, Logan, please. You trouble. Stop. I was just glad to have you here.
Careful, boy. You might hurt yourself, okay? Better get back to work. Right, boss? Rory? Nice to see you.
You know Logan? How do you know Logan?
No, I don't know him. I met him. My friend introduced us.
So you're not friends?
No, definitely not friends.
That guy's a real piece of work. He took last year off with a bunch of his friends, was gonna sail Daddy's yacht around the world until he sank it.
He sank his father's yacht.
Right off of Fiji. They spent 6 months gallivanting and partying and God knows what in there until Daddy sent one of his planes to bring him back.
I'm guessing his father's rich.
His father's Mitchum Huntsberger.
Mitchum Huntsberger, the newspaper guy?
The newspaper magnate. Man owns at least 12 different papers. I spent 2 years kissing Logan's butt.
Don't you mean ass?
Whatever. Guess it's time to pucker up again. Man, I hate those kind of guys.
What kind of guys?
Those privileged white males.
Doyle, you're a privileged white male.
Well, he's more privileged and way more whiter. Why am I talking to you? Why am I talking to Gilmore?
My story. We were picking a story.
Right. Well, they all sound fine to me.
Then I think I'll go with the downloading story.
Good. Go with your gut. Now get to work.
Hello, City Desk. Smitty here. Take this down. I got a hot scoop on a tall blonde, and I gotta put it to bed on the double.
How do you see your position in American letters?
I'm either the best or I'm not, and I have no idea. And in fact, I don't even worry about it anymore because it doesn't matter whether you think you're the best. There are 20 of us around, 20 American writers right now. I could name them, but I won't, who think they're the best living American writer, and I'm one of those 20. On the other hand, I don't want to make friends with some of those guys because they're bastards.
Okay. Who is your favorite author of all time?
So, how are we doing over here?
We're fine, thank you.
Hey, you know what goes great with iced tea? Pork tenderloin.
Maybe later, thanks.
We have a great menu here. I'm holding a couple as we speak.
We're fine, thank you.
Okay. Hey, I don't know if the waiter told you, but today is Wednesday. And on Wednesday at the Dragonfly, we play a little something I like to call Stump the Chef, which is me. And the way we play is that you name any dish in the world, and I will make it for you. And if I don't know what it is, then you get your lunch completely free.
What the devil is she talking about?
Actually, you know what? Could we have some lemon for the iced tea?
Lemon? Oh, sure. 1 plate of lemon coming up. If you change your mind, I'll be in the kitchen, you know, with the food.
I already have a ton of data and pages of research, and oh, the best thing is Nancy, this girl on the 4th floor, her father was the guy who ran security at the gallery when Lars Ulrich sold all his art, and he said he would try and get him on the phone for an interview, and I gotta breathe now.
I think that was a record.
So what do you think? You think it sounds big enough, important enough?
Yes, I do.
I think so too. I feel very, very good about this, Forrester.
Excellent to hear, Gilmore.
Monsignor, why is asking you to keep your cell on vibrate during Mass in case I need to fact-check a quote outrageous? Rabbi Feldman's doing it for me on Shabbos, and he's flying against the Talmud there.
So when do I get to read this story of yours?
Well, I figured I'll finish a rough draft in time for our date tomorrow night, so you can have a romantic night of proofreading, huh? Pretty hot, don't you think?
Yeah, listen.
I'm kidding. You don't have to read it. I'll read it to you.
I have to work tomorrow night.
What?
Sorry.
But it's Thursday. Since when do you work on Thursday?
Since Taylor decided to try and cash in on the 24-hour trucker crowd.
What trucker crowd?
The trucker crowd off Highway 84.
Since when does the trucker crowd off Highway 84 come through Stars Hollow?
Since we installed an icy machine.
Wow.
Yep. I'm stuck here pulling the new shifts until we see how it's catching on.
Sounds rough.
Yeah. You haven't lived until you've heard Taylor belt out Stand By Your Man.
You deserve hazard pay.
Already submitted for it.
So, no tomorrow night. Bummer. How about Saturday?
Saturday, I'm here. What about next week? I've got Tuesday and Wednesdays off.
I have this article, and I'm already behind on my reading. Next weekend?
Going to Maine for my grandparents' wedding anniversary.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Way to stand by your man.
So I guess it's week after next, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I turned in my article on that Monday.
Monday night it is.
They say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, sex can do that also.
Amen, brother.
Okay, I gotta go. You have to stir the nacho cheese every 20 minutes or it forms kind of a rock.
Go stir the cheese.
Claymore.
Okay, bye.
Did you know that priests have a fabulous sense of humor?
Just stay one lightning bolt's length away from me at all times, please.
You want to go check out some Mormon bingo around 5th?
No, thanks.
How's the article coming?
Very good.
Good. So you must have found a new angle on it, right?
Right, new angle.
Yeah, you know, downloading stories are everywhere, and they all say exactly the same thing. Downloading's up, CD sales are down, but up from last year. It's not hurting the music industry, but the music industry's hurting, blah, blah, blah. You know, it always seems like there's got to be more to it than that, but there never is. But you have a fresh angle, so good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, I'll be back late. If Rabbi Feldman calls, tell him I got the stats from Edward James Olmos' office, so I'm good. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Never mind, I see the note in pink. Thank you, Lorelei.
You're welcome.
Okay, I see a lot of growth this month. The initial drop-off, which we all knew was going to happen after the opening, has sort of settled, and you're doing a good 70 to 75% occupancy, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and the holidays are coming up. We're booked solid the last 3 weeks of November.
Well, that's all positive news, so let's just talk about the couple things we can do to help till then.
So we need help?
Well, yeah, some. It's the first year, and you're going to be building the business, so there's not a lot of profit right now. And personally, I'd feel better if we could lighten some of the financial load.
Financial load? That sounds bad.
I could put in for overtime, and I don't.
Look, you need to get some of these burdens off of you. For example, lunch.
What about lunch?
Well, breakfast seems to be breaking even, and you're doing fine with dinner, but lunch?
What about lunch, Anne?
You're hemorrhaging money at lunch. You have a full staff for a basically empty dining room. I think it might be a good idea to drop lunch until you get your occupancy rate up higher and
Drop lunch? Did she say drop lunch?
Just until we get our occupancy rates up a little higher.
A lot higher.
I don't understand. That's the only thing we can do?
Well...
I mean, I just think it's extremely coincidental that the only thing we can do to save the inn is to get rid of lunch.
Sure, it's not the only thing.
I mean, lunch is my thing. Why do we have to get rid of one of my things? Why can't we get rid of one of Michelle's things?
What things? I stand behind a desk and answer a phone. What of mine can you possibly get rid of?
The desk. You put the phone on the wall.
What?
And right on your shoe, because he goes through a lot of paper.
Okay, Anne, would you just,
Okay, it's not fair. It's not fair that everybody else gets to keep their thing and I have to get rid of my lunch.
Okay, Anne's just trying to help.
Oh, Anne hates me.
No, I don't.
Okay, Anne, how would you like to go in the kitchen and get yourself a cup of coffee?
I don't hate her.
I know. Michelle, can you get Anne some coffee?
Oh, absolutely. And then I'll go hang my phone on the wall. Oh, I have to tell you, looking good is so important when you represent the face of the company. No, I mean, I am the first thing that a customer sees when they walk through that door.
Your suits are not a deduction, Michelle.
What are you doing?
She's taking my lunches away.
She's trying to help us.
This is all Norman Mailer's fault. He just sits around ordering nothing and yammering on and on and on. And so he was married to Marilyn Monroe. Who wasn't?
That was Arthur Miller.
I'm gonna kick him and pinch his nose.
Hey, get a grip. Suki, we're trying to launch a business here.
The restaurant is part of the business.
I know.
And cutting out lunch is not the...
Temporarily cutting out lunch. Temporarily, Suki. Just until things perk up, which they will. And when they do, the lunches will go back, just like before. Suki, okay?
Fine.
Just give it time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to leave Mr. Mailer alone, right? Because I don't care how old he is, he can take you.
I know.
So we're booted up and we're searching the network for other clients, right? And then you enter the album you want in the search field, right? Let's say it's the new Interpol, you heard it?
I think so.
A little less Joy Division this time, or Nick Cave got mugged by Paul Weller with some 17-second Sarah Cure thrown in. But anyway, for better quality, you choose the file with the highest bit rate. It's a trade-off because it's a bigger file size. The lower the bit rate, the smaller the file, but lower quality. Got that?
Higher, smaller, lower, larger.
Higher, larger, lower, smaller. Oh, check this out. I can download a band's entire catalog with the push of a button. I can take down all 22 Chicago albums. Booyah! There's Chicago 1, Chicago 2, Chicago 3, Chicago 4. Neat, huh?
Yeah, really neat.
Chicago 9, Chicago 10. I hate Chicago. Use a trombone, go to jail. But my goal is to get it all from ABBA to Zappa. There's the Christmas album.
Okay, that's really fascinating stuff, but let me ask you, do you still buy CDs?
Yeah.
Anything to add to that?
CD sales are up this year. You hear about that?
Yes, I did.
Down last year, up this year? Weird. Oh, cool. Here's a 1986 bootleg of Chicago Live at the Cumberland Civic Center in Portland, Maine. Booyah!
So, Len, tell me about when, or, if...
Yeah?
I lost my train of thought.
I hate that.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Coffee sounds good. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll be here.
Oops. Didn't see you there.
In omnia paratus.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I get it, you're ringing. Howdy, ma'am. Hold on. Yes, hi, hello.
Laura,
Chris?
I can't get her to stop.
Stop what?
Crying, screaming. She's not hot, there's no fever, and I can't get her to eat.
We're talking about Gigi, right?
Yes.
Okay, because, you know, Sherry's really thin, so Well, are you sure she's not hot?
No, I already checked. I don't know what to do. She's everywhere. She won't sit still. She keeps climbing out of her crib, and she's moving really fast.
Oh, Chris, honey, calm down. Where's Sherry?
She's not here. She's out again.
When is she getting home?
I don't know what to do. I didn't know who to call. The nanny is not answering her pager, and Sherry's friends, they don't have kids or like kids.
I'll be right there. Bye.
I owe you so big.
Wow, you look great. Huh. How long ago did Axl Rose leave?
Yeah, the place is kind of a mess. I tried to clean up earlier, but she's climbing out of the crib. She's not climbing, she's screaming. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I keep saying she's hungry, but she won't eat, and... Oh, crap, there she goes again. Come on, Geech. Let's go back in the crib, huh?
You tell him, girlfriend.
She hasn't slept. I mean, she hasn't slept for days.
I'm guessing that makes two of you.
Yeah, well, come on, Geech. Just a little sleep, huh?
Chris, where is Sherry?
She's, away. Oh, come on. Seriously, Gigi, $500 if you stay in there for 10 minutes.
Hold out, kid. You've got him on the ropes now.
She doesn't need your help.
No, she doesn't. Just come here. Hi. Oh, wow. I hear strained spinach is the new pink. Here you go.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Here you go.
That's it?
Yeah.
You mean she's gonna stay in there?
Yeah. Until her hair grows long enough for the prince to shimmy up. Come on.
Oh, God, I am so sorry, Laura.
Oh, for what?
Well, I hardly ever call you or Rory, but the minute I'm in trouble...
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, well, I've been traveling so much, then I get home to this, and I didn't know what to do. I swear, I didn't know what to do.
Chris.
Yeah?
Where's Sherry?
Sherry is in Paris.
Wow, lucky girl. When did she get back?
She's not.
She's...
I got home from Seattle, and the nanny was here, and she handed me a note. It said that Sherry had been offered a job in Paris, and she had decided to take it.
What?
She said she had put her career on hold for almost 2 years. She said that I had been gone for most of that time, which I guess is true, and she wasn't going to let this opportunity pass. She said it was my turn. She was sorry, but she had to do this for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm stunned.
Pretty much my same reaction.
But Gigi, she just takes off on Gigi? Okay, well, you smell as good as you look.
I haven't showered since Seattle.
Really? Well, I'm hot. Okay, how about this for a plan? You go take a shower.